Okay, and let's look at part B. Okay, so we had part A done before, where we worked out our wave function, which was this. And I wonder if I can I copy this? So that's our wave function, which we worked out. So for part B, I'm just going to start with that wave function. Let's see if that'll work. Maybe quicker typing at this rate, but here we go. There we go. So that was our wave function we found before. And the first thing I would say was that wave function is equal to this, isn't it? That's equal to 4 sine x plus 5 cos x. And we're trying to find out, well, when does 4 sine x plus 5 cos x equal 5.5? So I'll say, well, root 41 sine x plus 0.896, that has to equal 5.5. So we're just doing a rearrange. Like I said before, we're looking for the bit on the graph. We're saying, where does this graph equal 5.5? There's my graph. Y 5.5. If I drew a straight line, where does it intercept that? So try and imagine what you're doing as well. That comes in handy for later on. So first thing I'll do is I'll move my root 41. That's 5.5 divided by root 41. And then get the sign over. We're just doing shift sine, aren't we? Sine -1, the inverse of sine, 5.5 root 41. Okay, so make sure your calculator is in radians, and we'll do that on our calculator. So we should get that x plus 0.896 is equal to 1.033. Okay, and then we'll just do our cast diagram to make sure we're in the right quadrants. So this was for sine is positive. So sine is positive here and here. Now we're used to saying, x and 180 takeaway, but let's just write that into radians, will we? So this is x, and the full amount, there's 2 pi radians, okay? So this would be 2 pi take away x. So 2 pi is 360 for radians, remember that? So that means that 180, if I divide both sides by 2, is just pi. So that'd be pi plus x, and this would be pi take away x. So we're in these two quadrants, so quadrant 1 answer is just going to be x, see quadrant 2, it's just going to be x, why is it not doing that for me? There we go. X plus 0.896 equals 1.033. Literally just this answer. In quadrant 2, we're saying that, well, x plus 0.896 is equal to pi take away 1.033. Pi take away this answer, whereas this answer just stays with us. And then just doing a rearrange. So 1.033 take away 0.896. So for this one, you've got x is equal to 0.137. And over here, I've got x is equal to, so I'll do my pi, take away 1.033, and take away 0.896. So that comes out as 1.213, I'll call it. Okay. So what does that mean? Well, it means that for 4 sine plus 5 cos x, my two answers are this, and that would be the x coordinates of here and here by the looks of it. This must just be slightly out with the limits, so don't forget the limits were between 0 and 2 pi. And I put that as a decimal, 2 times pi, so that's going up to 6.283. Okay? So if I was to add on 2 pi to both of these, add on 2 pi, add on 2 pi, I would then get these next two values just over here. But right now they're just slightly outside of the range. Okay? Likewise, if you work this out and your values were above this, you would just take away the 2 pi to get you inside the range. Okay, so I should say x. And you want to be inside this range for the radians. In the same way, if it was 400 degrees and 500 degrees, you'd be taking away 360 to get yourself inside your range. Okay. So I hope that was helpful. I think it's an excellent question to do because it's very formulaic. It's nothing we haven't really done before. We've done the expansion already, and you're given that. You know how to solve trig functions. We've done that. And then actually the only real twist is just knowing this little recipe. And is it hard to remember your kind of Pythagoras type formula for k, and then to do tan is sine over cos? You've got 3 ticks instead of 2. It's a great question for 7 marks. So really please, I would suggest this is on your list. I'd say this, and I said it for logs as well, and exponentials. These are all brand new, real higher technical marks that you're going to get some good points for. If you think of what you had to do in differentiation or straight line to get 7 marks, there's an awful lot of working. And actually this, not a lot of problem solving, formulaic, going through the motions, really is an excellent question to do. So yeah, please have a go at that. And in the next video, we will go on for this question.